So I had a very fun session with Mothman, which is one of the best 1Circle Viper pilots, and I prefer to go 2Circle. So I thought this would be a fun case study of each of us trying to implement our game plan. The 2Circle guy versus the 1Circle guy. So we played for about an hour and a half, so I'm going to pull some of my favorite rounds from that session. And I'm also trying to do something new, which is incorporate Tacview. I thought it'd be fun. It might end up being more of a distraction, but I thought I'd give it a try. Also, I'm not an instructor, so what I will do is just kind of tell you what I'm thinking at the moment. So take anything I say with a grain of salt, so to speak. So we're about to merge, and I'm in VR, and I prefer looking over my right shoulder in VR. So I'm basically just trying to force the 2Circle. So what I don't want to do is pull lead for the shot and do a head-on. So if we do a head-on, I'm going to give myself a fail. What I'm going to try to do is make turning room. So here, he's in a left-hand turn, so I go slightly more to the right and then back to the left. So he's reversed again, and I think he's slow. So I can't turn in front of him, so what I'm going to do is just hold my speed and try to go around him. I want to try to fly where he can't go, which is behind him. And I'm trying to avoid the high aspect shot, but as you're going to see, it just happens. So I go more to the left because I want to pull into the right. Now he's reversed again, and I think he's slow. So here I'm just going to go ahead and pull him in. I zoom in a little bit so I can see the aspect. So I'll go more to the right because I want to go to the left. So that's what my game plan is in this session, is to build turning room and entry points. So I'm not going directly at them, because if I miss the shot and I'm going right at them, that's when the overshoot happens and they reverse me and get a shot on me. So basically it's like I'm making space. If I want to drop in his left-hand turn and it's kind of high aspect, I will turn to the right or hold my turn in the right until I've built up space and then turn back into the left, if that makes sense. So I am in the red plane, and you're going to see when we merge, it creates kind of a figure 8 infinity sign. And almost always after the first circle, it's going to end up being the high aspect or head-on shot. So here, neither one of us shoot. He reverses back into the 1Circle. Takes a shot at me, pulls for another shot. I stay fast, try to avoid it, just missed getting shot. I'm gonna hold my rate. It looks like he extended a little bit, maybe try to build a speed back. This is gonna create another head-on situation. So I'm going wide around him, trying to avoid the shot. Just trying to force my 2Circle game. I think here I'm looking pretty good. It's pretty neutral, it looks like. It looks like I have a shot, but it's not there. So as soon as he shoots away really fast, that's when I'm going to be unloading and trying to build my speed. It looks like he's also building his speed. I'm going to build my speed here. It looks like he's extending and going high. So I zoom in VR, and sorry it looks kind of wonky on the replay. So I've built up enough speed to follow him up here. I think he was thinking about doing a slice back, but I unloaded enough speed to keep following him. So this one's kind of interesting because he stays high. I have to go up to meet him. I think he was setting up a low-high reversal. So he comes over the top. And I'm going to have to get lucky and not get shot here. I do try to jink. I think it was more of luck. I'm not sure of his speed here, but I've got a lot of altitude to work with, so I should be able to get my speed back. I'm going to try to go around and position myself back into the 2Circle, but I am going to fail. Made a bad mistake because I went into the 1Circle, and this was not the game plan, but I did get a shot. So that's kind of a fail. That's not what I wanted to do. So I'm in red again, and my merge is pretty much right up the top. Slight oblique, a lot of verticality. Trying to force my 2Circle game. Ooh, just missed getting shot there. He drops in behind me. Still trying to force my 2Circle game. Trying to make a wide turn here. I'm going to hold this turn and then turn back towards him. I did try to go more to the right there and create some turning room before I went back to the left. So we're back in the 2Circle. I'm going to hold this left-hand turn and wait. He goes by, and now we're back to the right. He's pushing his 1Circle. I'm trying to push my 2Circle. Here, it looks like I'm okay. Not sure who's got the advantage here. So here I go into staying in the 2Circle. Wasn't quite sure. It's still a very high aspect, and I get blasted. So this one's a really fun one. This is one of the ones that made me want to look at Tacview. So we're both in a 2Circle. Still in a 2Circle. We've got a high aspect situation coming up. I try to jink the shot. I bank back to the right, but I see he's already in the 1Circle, so I reverse again just to put myself back into the 2Circle. So now we're in the same turn. So now we're both back into the 2Circle. I try to jink low and get as low as I can to the ground to avoid the shot. Just missed getting shot again. Still trying to stay in the 2Circle. I'm hoping that he's slow. I can't pull him in. I'll have to unload a bit. So I think I'm looking pretty good here. So he's at the farthest point, so I'm going to start pulling here. I've got a shot. We hit the shot, but it's not the shot that we wanted to take. So this is an awkward spot because he's pushing the 1Circle, so I want to keep turning in this left-hand turn until I get past him, and then I'm going to go back into a right-hand turn and try to push back into the 2Circle. So this is a screw up on my part. I thought I was going to duck under him, but I just went right at him, and luckily I didn't get shot. But he's reversed back into the 1Circle, and luckily I don't get shot again. Right now he's forcing his game plan. I'm going to try to get back into the 2Circle by going high, extending, getting my speed back, and trying to drop in on his 6. So he took one last shot at me, and I can't remember if he was out of bullets or out of fuel, but we basically ended the fight because he was out of something. But I think it was a really good fight. I enjoyed it. into the 1Circle off the merge. We're going to hold our turn. We've got a little bit more speed than we need, so let's go ahead and start pulling. Looks like he's taking a really nice angle. He's going to have a shot first. So we're going to need to jink. We're going to jink low, or try to. We're going to hold the 2Circle turn. He's reversed into the 1Circle. Let's hold this turn. Actually, we're going to have to get low. Try to get low, make it hard for him to shoot. We have a lot of speed, so we're going to go over the top. Going to try to position ourselves where he was, where he can't go, where he can't point the nose. So we're trying to be in lag, and we're in a good spot. We've taken a good angle. We're going to unload right here, get our speed, unload to maybe like 400 or something, and then we're going to pull to like 360 when he's at the top of the monitor. Or in this case in VR, when he gets to the top of the circle. So we're going to pull him in, try to get him in the HUD. We can't do it, so we're going to unload again. I'd like to unload to like at least 380, but I didn't make it. So he's at the top of the screen. Let's pull again. Actually, we hit 400, so that's good. Try to pull him in the HUD, and we can't do it. We pulled a little too much, so we're slow. Oh, he reversed. So this is a no-no. This is not what we wanted. We slowed down. He pulled us in his 1Circle game, and he's really good at the slow fight. So this was a mistake on our part. My part. So that was a fail. So it looks like a 1Circle, but he's taking it into the vertical. He's getting a good amount of altitude. So I'm thinking I need to match his altitude, not pull right into him, but match his altitude. And then here I should have rolled more and split S, I think. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of confused by the altitude. And he's got a nice angle right at me. I try to get low, but he hits a really good shot. So this one is a doozy of a round. We're both really trying to force our game plan on the other. Our aggressive turns off the merge are going to put us head to head after the first half circle. So I want to go more to the left and then re-enter to the right, but I had to jink that shot. It's going to set up more multiple merges that we need to be careful about. I'm not sure where he went, and I do a little cheaty poo. So we got another merge. I'm going to try to go low. I've got plenty of speed. I want to go high and re-enter his turn circle. Put ourselves back into the rate. We have another merge. So I wanted to go more left and then back right, but I had to jink the shot. I've got enough speed to go for another loop. Having the altitude will let me choose the line to get back onto his circle a little easier. And if he stays horizontal, it'll be easier for me. Building my speed here to follow him through the loop. Okay, so he's reversing. We want to kind of blast through this, stay high, keep our speed, try to align ourselves to enter his turn circle. Again, I think stay more to the right like I'm doing here. He reverses. We want to blast through this. Just keep our speed, try to blast through it, get our altitude, avoid getting shot. Try to find the spot to re-enter his circle. We want to be where he was and where he can't go, and where he can't shoot us. So we're back in the rate. This is looking good. He's going into another reverse. Try to blast through this again. Try not to get shot. Get our altitude, get over the nose. Avoid getting shot there. Re-enter the turn circle where he was. So here, I think we need to go a little bit more to the right. Yes, and now back to the left. Okay, he's reversing again. Get our speed. We're going to blast through this reverse again. That's the goal. Get above his nose. Avoid getting shot. We've got our speed. Again, go where he was. Put herself back in the rate. We can almost pull him in here. We need to unload, get a little bit more speed. But I also need to look at him because I missed his reverse. He just reversed. I missed it. We need to blast through this again. This is a no-no. That's a no-no. I should have went more left and then re-enter to the right. He's reversed again. So we just need to go over the top and try to re-enter the turn circle. He's reversing again. Go more to the right, more to the right. No, that's a mistake. I wanted to go more to the right, then back to the left to enter the turn circle. Looks like we're in a good position here. Actually, I'm going to need to come off burner because he's unloading and I'm going to get fast. So he is going to reverse here maybe? Yes, he did. Nope, that's a no-no. Shouldn't have done that. We need to just get our altitude, re-enter the circle.
Altitude.
So around 400, that's not bad for this time of fight. The fuel's getting lighter. This is too slow here. You want to unload, get a little bit more speed. So I'm having to go up a little sooner than I want to because he's kind of forcing me to. If I don't, he'll get positioned and maybe get a shot on me. I'm trying to get over his nose each time and avoid getting shot. You can kind of see in the Tacview how he's really forcing the 1Circle and the angles. I checked to see if he'd shot anything off. It almost looks like we're back in the rate. Looks like he's slow, but he's coming around. It's going to be another nose to nose. And that's a no-no. But so I think in that round he implemented his game plan better than I did. So this is a great example of how not to follow your game plan. I'm going to get slow somewhere in this turn. Pretty much here. I'm not sure if I didn't put the burner in soon enough or what happened, but I'm slower than I want to be, and I'm thinking that he's faster in the rate than I am. So my thought was when he passes my 3.9, I'll reverse. And it's just not a good game plan. Basically, lead turned right in front of him. And I get what I deserve. So this is one of my favorite rounds because I feel like I was really starting to take advantage of the 2Circle, and it was really starting to click with me how I needed to make turning room for my circle entries. So he's trying to force the 1Circle or influence it here. The ground is in the way, so now we're both just trying to do the best deck transition that we can do. And he's going to reverse right there. I almost missed it, so I'm going to hold my turn to the right and then go back to the left. What I don't want to do is just go straight at him, because a lot of times that's what sets up the overshoot. Rate speed's looking really good. I think we're winning the rate. Pretty soon we'll be able to pull him in. If you look at Tacview at the top right, you'll see his reverse. So he reversed, so let's continue in the left-hand turn, build our space, and now back to the right. Again, we don't want to go right at him when he reverses. Again, right here, don't go right at him. Let's go more to the right. Now back to the left. Now over the top with lift vector behind him. And he's trying to pull onto me, which makes him really slow. We're just going to go vertical. And now we can kind of pick and choose our entry point. We're going to unload a little bit, get a little bit more speed. See how I'm just kind of leveling out, getting my speed. He's actually stalled his plane. You can see it on the Tacview. So I was very happy with our turns in this round. This is probably my favorite round.
Altitude. Altitude.
Another round that I really enjoyed. I'm having trouble seeing him now that I'm rewatching this. There he is. So we're going to get low as we can, try to avoid the shot. Now we've got plenty of speed to go vertical and over the top. He's trying to influence a 1Circle, but we're going to try to go where he can't, which is behind him. So here he's still trying to influence the 1Circle. We're going to stay in horizontal, and he's going to be pulling, trying to get his nose on here. We're going to keep our speed and just stay in this horizontal turn. He's going down to the deck. I almost thought about going lead there and doing like I used to, which is cut the burner and go lead. But we're going to stay in this rate. And it's a good thing too, because I didn't even see him reverse here. And he takes shots at me, which I didn't see, but Tacview showed him. So he took shots at me and he got really slow from that reverse, which I didn't even see. I was just holding my turn. And now we're in a really good position. So he's reversed into the 1Circle, so we're going to hold the turn going left, go past him, and now back to the right to go back into the 2Circle. Check behind us to see if he's reversed again. We're at 400, we're looking pretty good. Almost was able to pull him in there. I think he felt it, he's going to reverse. We're going to keep our speed, continue to climb just a little bit, and just kind of loop around behind him. Keeping our speed, keeping our position. Okay, here we're going to hold this right-hand turn. We're going to go past him, now back to the left. Now we're back in the 2Circle again. Here we could go ahead and pull down, I think, all the way to 360 if we want. Here we're just going to pull them all the way into the HUD. That's another pretty good round. And I think that does it for the video. I think you got the idea. I hope this has helped someone, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.